Would you join the Armageddon Steel Legion? A regiment of mechanised infantry based primarily at their highward of Armageddon, they fight alongside entire brigades of mechanised and tracked behemoths that accompany their insurmountable numbers of human infantry into battle. A manufacturing powerhouse of the Imperium of Man, Armageddon is a key industrial system that supplies a significant number of allied sectors of Imperial space with the essential supplies of war. Mechanised machinery, technical prowess, and a countless tonnage of ammunition and transportation units, notably the Chimera armoured transport. Such is the plethora of produced armoured carriers that the Armageddon Steel Legion are one of only a few dedicated Astra Militarum regiments to have their own dedicated mechanised infantry. This focus on mechanised transport allows for lightning-fast movements of entire convoys of infantry soldiers to front lines before an enemy push could outflank a vital supply line or capture an essential strongpoint. However, regardless of their martial might supporting countless numbers of Imperial soldiery, the enemy are equally beyond number. Currently, in the third and now fourth War of Armageddon, millions of green-skinned abominations assaulted the walls and defences of continent-sized hive cities on the world of Armageddon. Rumours abound this world used to belong to the Orcs, but these rumours are equally beaten down by overzealous Arbites officers. For each single soldier that stands in defence of this world, they are still outnumbered at least 10 to 1. First by the Orcs, and now by the rumoured forces of Chaos. Regardless, the Armageddon Steel Legion will face them in battle. The recruits of the Steel Legion are taken directly from warring gangs that are ever present in the endless sprawls of an active hive city. These gangers have the talent and determination to survive and win that is deemed a useful quality within the ranks of the Steel Legion. Adorned with mustard yellow greatcoats, gas masks to combat the polluted miasma that is the planet's noxious atmosphere, and rounded helmets over blackened fatigues. Such uniforms help the troops blend in with the brutalist architecture of the planet's industrial landscape. Soldiers conscripted into the Steel Legion sometimes require little to no actual training with firearms and the martial ways of war. Their lives outside the regiment are storied with martial action, lives of turmoil and struggle and hand-to-hand fighting on a daily basis. They are hardened warriors. Fighting to live is an occupational hazard. Some even see regiment services as a means to gain access to better weaponry and equipment to help elevate their gangs who are still at home. Others see service in the Steel Legion as a way to escape their ganga overlords. Living on a planet fouled with toxic environments, air that is acrid enough to melt unprotected airways, and water more toxin than potable, these experts of urban and mechanised warfare excel at fighting in conditions most regiments would fear to tread. Quicksand-laden deserts, ruin-filled swamps, and devastated atomic-scarred landscapes feel almost like home to a Steel Legionary. However, despite their hardy nature, those of the Steel Legion hold honour in the highest regard. Taking care unfurling their company standards and banners, trophies of honour for each company are important. Kill markings denoting a slain war boss, or enemy stomper denied its target by a pinpoint execution strike of a lame rust battle tank. Such honorifics are important, for to be one of the Steel Legion, war is life, life is business, and business in this grimdark world is good. However, life, conversely, is short. To live to see veteran status is exemplary. To gain rank above line officer is rare. And should you find yourself as a senior ranked officer, you will surely have the experience sorely needed to face the Xenos menace. Yet, do not be fooled, your life is equally snuffed out without grace. There is equal chance you will survive an enemy push, only to be flattened by an orbital rocket bombardment. So, fight each day as it comes. Deny this world and those of the Imperium to any and all threats, and utilise all the mechanised support at your disposal, for there is always a bigger gun. So now, you must ask yourself, would you join the Armageddon Steel Legion? Thank you once again for listening. Please like, share and subscribe and stay notified for any future releases on my channel. And as ever, thank you once again.